Golden State Warriors, obviously they started off their season, finished off their season getting bounced out of the playoffs by the Lakers. A couple weeks after that, their GM steps down, right? And Joe Lacob. Now Draymond Green has declined his player option. And people are making a big deal out of this, but I think it might be something else that other people aren't looking into. People are like, this might be the end of the dynasty. This might be the end of the Warriors. I think Draymond just declined the option because he wants to get more years on his contract from the Warriors. That's it.
Good point, Jim.
Not for him to leave.
Just like you said about Porzingis, ain't no way in hell somebody's giving Draymond more than $27 million. So
right.
I think he declining it so he can do like a more player friendly deal maybe, and get back with the Warriors. I mean, I'm not even trying to like be that guy, but like I can't see a team that's contending that would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay Draymond $27 million and he's like that piece that I need. Like,
right?
No.
What he only averaged what was it 10 points and 7-8 rebounds per game?
Let's look. I'll pull it up real quick.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't mean to sound disrespectful, but Draymond really just had Bev with rings.
So Draymond this year averaged 8, 7, and 6.
A triple single.
The last time Draymond averaged double-digit points, which I know that's not his game. He's not a scorer.
Fair.
Last time he averaged double-digit points was the 2017-2018 season.
Ooh, 5-6 years ago.
But to be fair, in his defense.
And that was what, Kate, not to cut you off, Jim, that was when KD was on the team?
I believe so.
This was the last year of KD.
Okay.
We're talking 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
But I want to throw Draymond a bone. I want to be fair to him because, like he said, that's not really his game anyway.
Right.
What's crazy is you probably got one of the best point guards to ever play this game in Steph Curry, right? Because now we're trying to get away from classifying him just as the greatest shooter ever. Some people want to classify Curry as one of the greatest point guards ever, and I respect it. But you got somebody like Curry on your team, but Draymond's the one that's getting you into your sets on offense. And he's your power forward, sometimes your center. That's wild, bro. So we got to give respect where it's due.
Oh, no,
without
sure.
a doubt. Without a doubt, he's one of the heart and engines of that team, bro.
But that ain't worth $27 million.
Right.
Nah.
His presence on the court is valuable to Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere else, I'm not really sure if he'll get that much value. It'll be that valuable because you got to think it'll be him going to a new team, trying to build a new rapport. And Draymond's a hothead. He's real blunt.
Yep.
He gonna let you have it. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be upfront about it. And at this part of his career, in this stage now, to go try to do that elsewhere, it just wouldn't really work. He's already got the I'm not gonna say leverage, but he's already familiar with the folks in Golden State. That's been his home since he started, right? So to try to go elsewhere and carry that on is just, and you're not really that so we were just touching on, he's not really a scorer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to have produced those numbers that he had this season, it's just not gonna really be efficient. It's not gonna be sufficient.
Yeah, I don't believe so. And Draymond's kind of like, he's in a weird spot because he's like andouille sausage. It's only good in red beans. You can't put that shit in nothing
gumbo.
else.
And gumbo.
And gumbo. He's only good in red beans and gumbo, but you can't use that shit nowhere else.
Yeah,
they try to put it elsewhere and it's not really hidden.
That's a good analogy, right, honey?
No, I'm with you on that one. I'm on the bus on that one.
Y'all niggas just fat and hungry.
Hey, we actually had pizza tonight, but I
yeah, I'm about to say I just ate 2, but
I just had some buffalo chicken and mac cheese, dog.
That's what rich people eat.
Nah, you rich. You the one got the butler.
So can we not entertain this for a second?
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Just to be that guy. Draymond's boys with your boy
Don't start this shit.
You know they best friends.
I knew it was coming.
Draymond's boys with your boy.
He's got my boy's agent.
You can't sit here and tell me that they not thinking about it. They both with the same. They both with the same agency. They hang out.
They up in each other wedding type of boys.
That's what I'm saying. They boys.
Ooh,
bro, we all speculate, bro.
Lay Draymond.
Think about it. Y'all got some folks walking out the door. D'Lo's a free agent. We just talked about that.
No, we're gonna sign and trade that nigga, man. I promise you.
Well, that's what y'all better do. I mean,
that's what we need to do. But my thing is, all right, if we sign and trade D'Lo, we're gonna definitely have to go after Fred VanVleet. But VanVleet gonna be a free agent, so it's like, how does that help us?
I don't know if Fred VanVleet's really an upgrade. I think he's probably a wash between him and D'Lo.
I think he does more than D'Lo. I mean, defensively, he's much better than D'Lo defensively. And he's as streaky of a shooter as D'Lo. He's more of a traditional point guard.
I think it's about a wash.
Yeah, dude, D'Lo is a shooting guard masquerading as a point guard.
That's how I feel about Fred VanVleet. I feel like he's a 6-foot shooting guard. When does he facilitate?
That's crazy.
No, think about it.
They got rid of Kyle Lowry.
He can score.
For him to play.
Fred VanVleet can score his ass off.
Well, that's what we need. That's what we need.
But I'd be shocked if he averages more than 6 or 7 assists a game. I would be shocked.
That's fine. We got, bro. You keep forgetting we got AR-15, bro. We got Mr. China himself. We just signed a shoe deal, bro. Stop being disrespectful. We going worldwide. AR-15.
Chandler Parsons signed a shoe deal in China too before he fell off the face of the earth. I'm just saying.
Where is that man at? That man was non-existent.
Man, the city of Memphis is still trying to sue him for first-class robbery. They still trying to sue that man and get him to court.
You know what's the difference? AR got really good leadership. He got LeBron to facilitate him alone. You know, Bron is like the Julia Roberts of the blind side in the NBA. Because he always takes some poor white kid and turns them into someone that gets paid millions of dollars in the NBA. I mean, who would have paid Jetty Osman what Cleveland paid him?
And that's where I'm trying to go with Draymond, right? Like, let's be honest. Let's just say he's done with the Warriors. You've already messed up your value by averaging a triple single the past 4 years. You punched your teammates, so some teams already got you off the list.
Hey, he's down there flatline, that young man. He ain't punched me down.
That's what I'm saying. So hey, look at the ownership. Just saying.
So all right, so you bring up a great point. Now I do want to put this in there too, because Klay Thompson is up for a contract as well, and he has been very vocal that he wants a max contract. Are you giving Klay a max contract?
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
Ooh. Yes. I would give Klay some chili, but I don't know about a max contract.
I'd give that boy some hamburger.
I'm scared of them knees, man.
Exactly.
Look, y'all got to think about this. When you sign in a player to a contract, you got to think about what other teams value him as well, right? There's a number. There's a number that you as a team, you're comfortable spending. Let's just say Klay's number is 4 years, 130 million, whatever the number is, right? I'm just saying. The Warriors are like, okay, we're not going to give you no more than this. He's not a restricted free agent. So if you don't get him back,
he walks.
He's gone. Now, Phoenix just made a deal for Bradley Beal, so they're out of it. But let's say a team like the Clippers, right? Or a team like Miami, who
I would like to see Klay on Miami. I'm not going to lie.
So, you with me now? You think Miami, who just gave Kyle Lowry a terrible contract a few years ago, you think they wouldn't mind giving Klay 140 or 150 if that's the number? I'm just saying. You mean to tell me Pat Riley is going to say, you know what? The buck stops here with Klay Thompson.
Nah, I mean, to that point, that's a very good point.
Think about it.
When he's healthy, on the back end, we invest that money, he get hurt, and we got this long.
That's the thing. You know, these folks getting hurt all the time and still getting paid. When Clay's healthy, he is a rare player. He is a top 10 defender, and he's gonna give you 25 points a game. And if he gets hot, it's 40 just like that. We've seen it. The man has dropped like what? He made like what? How many threes in a quarter? Broke the record, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. You got to think about these teams. Like a team like Miami, and like I said, we're probably missing some teams, obviously. But Miami, man, they would give that man a blank check. After what just happened. You mean to tell me they'd run it back?
Don't say it, Jimmy. Don't say it, Jimmy.
No, I promise I'm not gonna say that. I'm not, because we can't afford him. So I'm not even going down that route. I do you want even better.
You already know he ain't about to take a discount. You just said
no. So what I'm saying is you gotta think about this. You mentioned, and I didn't even think about this, but you mentioned that Chris Middleton is gonna be a free agent. I mean, if I'm Milwaukee and I want to please Giannis, who's already talking about retirement, I want to maximize the time that I have with him, because to be fair, Giannis is still in his prime. I mean, I would replace Chris Middleton with Klay Thompson in a heartbeat.
So okay, I was just about to say that. Would you rather give 140 to Middleton or to Klay Thompson?
I'm giving it to Klay, even though Klay's best years are behind him. I just think Klay's ceiling is always higher.
That's the beauty of basketball. Like Klay Thompson's what, 32, 33? He might be older than that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah,
because if he's like 32, he's gonna get a max. I can tell you that right now. Let's see.
My thing is, what you do with Jordan Poole? Like,
he's 33. Yeah, so this is his last max deal.
Yeah.
I can actually dig that there.
But if I'm Klay, why the hell would I leave California and go to Milwaukee, of all places?
Well, if the Warriors ain't paying, then somebody else is.
Man, it's a different type of cold. It's a different type of cold in Milwaukee.
For sure.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth. I mean, imagine being Giannis living in Greece, and now you come to Milwaukee.
See, but I think in the NBA, I don't know if they. Well, I guess they care about it more because the seasons are longer. But like, you don't care about the weather.
Shit, quality of life. Quality of life. I mean, let's be honest.
but you're a multimillionaire. You can have a house in California or wherever you want. Like,
nah, I don't want Klay Thompson living like Paul Pierce. Okay, flying women out off of discreet websites because they ain't got because they ain't got no views in Milwaukee.
I mean, just the Warriors are gonna come correct. They're gonna pay him.
I agree. They're gonna.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's not like Klay's game is like a Kawhi Leonard, where it's like a lot of contact involved, a lot of this flashy dunking, and you need your ligaments and your joints to jump off.
It's very smooth.
Correct. Very smooth. Worst case scenario, you still have an elite shooter that can't do nothing else.
I agree.
Shooting, how they say in basketball, shooting is the last thing that goes when you get old.
That motherfucker can shoot too. He definitely can give you fucking 7 threes a night.
Yeah,
that's 21 points right there.
Ray Allen is proof that shooting is the last thing to go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ezra, you know Ezra.
That's a fact. Great point, E. Hey, great point, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, the Warriors they gonna come correct for Klay. Now with Dre, I don't know what's gonna happen there. I'm pretty sure he's gonna stay, but
Draymond, he's what, 35, 36?
34.
Oh, so yeah, and he
is not a shooter. So how much longer you got? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to sit here and say like Kuminga is like this godly player, but like you don't really know what you have with Kuminga, and he plays the same position as Draymond.
Y'all think Draymond ride his career out like sort of like Udonis Haslem?
Hell no. I don't. Draymond.
And I say that more so from him becoming a vet and more so like from a mentor standpoint. him kind of guiding the younger guys coming in.
No, I mean Draymond already has other things to do. He's already on TNT every so often where he's great. He has a podcast where he's great.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no point of sitting on the bench to give give the Warriors an edge in developing young talent. When, to be fair, that relationship between Draymond and the Warriors is forever tainted because of the video that came out.
Oh yeah, with the pool situation.
Even though Draymond was wrong, that video should never come out ever.
That was some in-house shit.
100%.
That was some in-house shit.
100%. So,
but clearly, somebody wanted that to get out. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Draymond ain't doing the Warriors no favors. Not that type of favor. Ain't no way in hell.
Yeah, man. Sure.
Ain't no way.
So Draymond is staying. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna stay.
I can't see him going anywhere else, bro. To be honest, like I said, I just can't see him going nowhere. Bringing on his character and his presence on the court and what he brings, especially like with his attitude and shit like that. I just can't see him going elsewhere and shit being a smooth sail. Like Jim said, even aside from the pool situation, like it hasn't always been smooth for Draymond in Golden State. Even though he's, been a valuable player to the team, but you take the game away from it, like my boy, he wasn't always like on the better end of things like that.
Nah, man, I'll say this much, bro. Draymond, like I say, Draymond's definitely gonna finish his career out in Golden State. And me personally, I think Klay finishes his career out in Golden State too. I think they just have to really, especially with their new GM or whatever, they gotta really get in a room together and be like, look, what are we trying to do here? And what makes the most sense for us to win another championship? Period.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got a new GM, so you got to think about, and I'm sure they're having these conversations like, hey, with ownership, like, hey, this is the direction we think, this is what we want. So I'm sure they're having those conversations, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I guess we can say Golden State is rebuilding now, right?
Probably more of a reset than a
they're like retooling or some shit, Yeah,
I mean, if I were them, I would shop Jordan Poole, not because he needs to leave, but because he's probably what's going to return you better assets than Draymond Green.
Yeah.
I mean, Jordan Poole's not as mature as the Warriors need him to be right now. And I think you could fill a hole getting rid of Jordan Poole. Golden State, you got enough shooting. You need someone to lock down the paint if you Golden State. Period.
Mm-hmm. Cause they ain't really have no backcourt game like talking about it.
Nope. And they better not go get Christian Wood. Like that's pointless.
That backcourt game was kind of weak. Who was the biggest person on that team at center?
They front court.
Front court. I'm sorry. Yeah. Who was the biggest? Who was you Looney? Had Draymond and who else?
Kevon Looney or Kevin Looney?
Yeah, Looney.
Yeah.
And shit, Looney's not really all they like talking about it.
I ain't gonna lie. He get them rebounds though. Looney get rebounds. I gotta give credit where it's due. Man, dude had like 20-something rebounds against the Lakers in 2 games.